Okay, dear students, so today we learn how to draw circle with four different colors. How to draw a circle with four different colors. So in order to do this, probably we are going to use the timer itself. Okay, so timer is that control which is invisible at the runtime. Invisible at the runtime. In the sense, so if you run the form or application, so you can't see this icon or you can't see this particular symbol, but if you go for label or command button or text box, you can see it, okay, by default. And the behavior is like that, so you can't see this particular timer, okay, and also you cannot interact with this, okay. So this particular timer will be very useful for in order to build n numbers of applications with its important property, that is interval. Okay, so in order to build VB application to display a circle with four different colors, okay, means say for example you want to display a circle, single circle, first say red, then green, then blue, say yellow or black, something. Okay, so four fixed colors should be applied to circle. Okay, so in order to do that, so first thing is you need to drag and drop this timer. Okay, this is timer, and set the timer interval not like 1000, so make it 50 or 100. It's a 100 millisecond, means for a 100 millisecond it should display a circle with one color. Say if it displayed with red color, so it will be only for 100 milliseconds. Next 100 milliseconds it should display with green. Next 100 milliseconds it should display with blue. Next yellow. After yellow again it should come back to the red. Okay, red, green, blue, yellow, again red, green, blue, yellow again. So the interval between this changing of color of circle is only 100 milliseconds. Okay, so fine. So we'll do this and you will go for the coding itself. Okay, in the coding, first and foremost what you need to do is you have to take the variables like x coordinate and y coordinate. Of course you can go for the radius. Okay, of course it is fixed. Okay, so you don't have to change the radius of the circle, still you can use radius RAD. Okay, next in the form load, in order to write the code for form load, so wherever you click on the form, double click on the form, so where it is empty, okay, so the entire form itself is empty, so you click anywhere. So here set the values for x, y and RAD. Okay, so as usual x is equal to what? At the center of this form the circle has to be displayed, so x is equal to form1 dot scale width divided by 2. Similarly y is equal to say form1 dot scale height, so divided by 2, and say about radius, say 500 something, 500 or 750, we can do 500 or 760. Okay, so next you can draw the circle itself. But you have to take one more variable, of course. So I will use choice variable. So for this choice, by default, suppose if you have not specified, choice will be 0 only, or else you can make choice is equal to 1. So what it means, choice is nothing but a value. If choice is 1, then it should display the circle with red color. If its value is 2, then green. If its value is 3, blue. If its value is 4, then yellow. Okay, so these are some settings, okay, that we are going to do this. So before on form load event means when the form is loaded into the memory, that time we are getting these values. X is equal to form1 dot scale width divided by 2, y is equal to this one, and okay. Next you want to write the code for timer. So it is to just change the color, of circle, okay. So in order to draw circle, so what is the command? Form1 dot circle or circle, in the bracket you need to write or specify x and y. X and y are the coordinates, that is middle coordinate, okay, and say radius rad, of course. So here radius is not at all going to be changed, so you can directly write 750 like, or else you can use rad. And so you need not to use QB color, because we are going to change the color of the circle with definite colors, desired color, isn't it? So say VB red is the color in order to display the circle. So if you just run it, so it will be okay, it will be with this, okay. Of course, okay, you can change the radius so that you can make, I think it is better to make 2000, okay. 2000 means that exactly at center bantalva. So illi horizontally center and vertically center. So x, according to x axis it is center, according to y axis again it is at center, okay. X and y coordinates, scale width, scale height anta madidvi. Next, change the color of circle. So here it is always displayed with the color red, but according to our plan, the application to display a circle with 4 different colors: red, green, blue, yellow, okay. So only thing you need to change is you have to check for a value. If choice is equal to 1, initially it is 1, no? Yes. If choice is equal to 1, so then say red. If choice is equal to 1, then say red. Else what? Else if you write, else if combinedly bariri, bit baribedi, bit bardre multiple if and if kodbekaಗ್ತದೆ. Next, choice, if choice equal to 2, then the same circle but the different color. So make it copy and paste, okay. So in VB or in almost all latest programming languages, this copy paste is not a mistake, okay. It's a what I can say, authorized work. It is authorized work, okay. So here it is not red, it is a green, okay. Next, else if choice choice, okay, choice equal to 3. Choice equal to 3 means the next color, that is say VB green, blue, no? Blue, okay. If choice is, say, else if choice equal to 4, then it is VB yellow. So these are the desired colors, and finally you say end if. But here one mistake, logic error is there, or mistake is there. Basically, or when the program is started, the form load assigns 1 to choice variable, and of course choice value will be 1 only, okay. Circle x comma y, okay, radius. Even though you have written all these type codes, but you will not get any other color for the circle. So because this choice value is not at all changed, change agilla alva. So yavag change agbeku idu? So when choice is 1, then the circle should be displayed with VB red, of course. Later its value should be incremented by 1, or choice equal to, so make it 2, choice equal to 2, choice equal to 2. Simply say, because from this color VB red, so where you want to link this one, VB red to VB green, it should turn to VB red to VB green. Similarly, choice value should be turned to 1 to 2, isn't it? So choice equal to 2, make choice equal to 2. Similarly, when choice is equal to 2, then the circle will be displayed with VB green. Then you need to change the value of choice from 2 to say 3, 2 to 3. Say when choice is 1, then the circle will be displayed with VB red, and after displaying it, so you have to make this choice value 2, means you are going to link from 1 to 2, means in the next interval you are going to execute this command, means choice should be equal to 2. When choice is 2, then you will be displaying the circle with this color, and again you will be linked to the next value. When choice is 3, okay, when choice is 3, so it will be displayed with blue, and here choice value should be 4, choice value should be 4. When choice is 4, in the next interval, of course, so because these if, else if, one of the choice boxes will be executed at one time, at one interval, of course, at one timer interval. So either this one, or this one, or this one will be executed. Say circle may be in red color or green color or blue color or yellow color. So circle will be displayed with yellow color when choice is 4. Circle will be displayed with blue color when choice is 3. Circle is displayed with, or will be displayed with green color when choice is 2. Red when choice is 1. So when red, it will link to green. When green, it should turn to blue. When the circle is blue, next change of value is 4. What about after 4? Means after displaying yellow, the circle with yellow color, you should return back to what? You should return back to red, isn't it? Should return back to red. So here again, so choice equal to 1. Without using loop, so you are doing like for loop, isn't it? Say choice is equal to 1. Next you have to say end if. You have to say end if. Already one end if is there. Okay. So end if. So choice equal to 1, VB red. Choice equal to 2, VB green. Choice equal to 3, VB blue. If choice equal to 4, then VB yellow. So the time interval for any of these choice is 100 millisecond. You run it. So if you want to make it slow, choose this and say make 250. Yes, you can easily find out. And one more thing is that the circle is displayed with the default what I can say thickness, line color, of course, draw color. So you can make it draw width to 5 like that. Default is 1. Draw width 5. That means circle will be displayed with this. So now you can easily find out or detect the color, circle color. That is outline color. Circles outline color. Okay, of course. Yes. So this is how you can. Simple, very simple. Okay. So for the, I think BSc it is there. This program is there. For the BCA it is not. Okay. So lab, this is one of the best lab programs. Okay, using the timer itself. Okay, this timer is 250 with 250 interval, 250 milliseconds. Okay, no more what I can say controls on it. So only form object. Okay, only one form object. So you have changed the caption, of course. Okay, so here one thing is always, so if you run it, and if you maximize it, so again circle is displayed here. It should not be like that. Circle should be displayed at the center of this one. Even you maximize or minimize or change the what I can say form size. Even you change the form size during the program execution, so it should not be like that. So anyway, maximize button is there. You click on maximize button, or if you just decrease or increase the width or height, so it will be always at this one. It is static. So in order to make that, so form has, along with load, there is one more event, that is resize event. This will occur, this will trigger, happens when form is resized. When form is resized. When form is resized, okay, so you need to do this. You need to do this. So when form is resized, so what you can do is, you can simply do this. So don't make choice equal to 1, whatever it may be, the choice will be that one only. Okay, suppose if green color is displaying, so let it be with green color only. If blue is the color of the circle outline, then let it be blue only. So I'm not using choice equal to 1. I'm just taking radius and x and y coordinate. Okay, so for the form resize property, so where exactly, so double click on form, it's form load. So you click on the event list. Okay, so choose the resize. Okay, and type these things. Okay, if you run it now, make it maximize. Oh fuck. Okay, make it okay, but double circles are going to be displayed here. So because we have not cleared the form, so you have to use form1.cls. So form1.cls is nothing but it clears the form, it clears the painted things. Yes, yeah, so this is over. Okay, the only thing is, for the resize you need to do this. Form clear first, next form1.scale width divided by 2, y is equal to form1.scale height divided by 2, and say okay. So this is the code. First you have to declare this. Okay, dim x comma y radius and choice. Then for the form load, initial settings form1.scale width divided by 2 for x, y, form1.scale height, then radius equal to 2000, choice equal to 1. That means first color we should be red, that means red color. Okay, according to our logic. Next, whenever the form size changes, so form size will be changed by dragging the mouse, using mouse width and height are proportionally changed, or using maximize button, restore button, so form size may be changed. Okay, then whenever the form size changes, again you have to recalculate the x and y coordinate, because the form width or height or both may be changed, may be increased or may be decreased, but the radius should be 2000 only, so let it be that one only. Okay, next timer on dot timer, for the timer event, so you need to change the color of circle depending upon the value 1. According to our logic, if choice value is 1, so circle will be displayed in red color, and after displaying with say red color, the choice should be changed to 2, so that it will support the circle to display the circle outline color with green. Next, from green to 3, choice will be 3. Again, when it is 3, so it will be displayed with VB blue color, and so again will be 4, choice will be 4, means next value 4 is nothing but VB yellow. So when the circle displays with or is displaying with yellow color, then it will lead to 1 again, means it will be back to again red color. So red, green, blue, yellow, red, green, blue, yellow, red, green, blue, yellow. Okay, so this is nothing but this is the code. And if okay, don't use spaces here, that will be again error. Okay, don't use spaces. If you use spaces, then you have to use how many end ifs are there, how many ifs are there, that much of end if you should give. If you use else if combinedly, so it is enough, one end if is enough. Okay, but both are functioning same, when for end if or else space. Okay, why not to go for the lengthy one? So you can save 3 lines of code. Okay, so this is one thing. I hope you all understood this one, okay, this concept. And in the last class, so I have given one assignment for you. So make changes in the screensaver so that the circle should be displayed for 3 circles here on the, so this here should be one circle, here should be one, here should be one. So like that you can display 6 circles, or you can display 9 circles in the here 3, here 3, here 3. Okay, or in the plus mark, here one circle, middle one circle, next one circle, top one circle, middle one circle, of course. Okay, so you can display in that fashion. Okay, so try at home, okay, if possible. Okay, and write the code, suitable code for it, and make PDF and send back to me as usual. Okay, thank you.